Every year in the Easter season, this fourth Sunday of Easter, the scriptures center on Jesus the Lord as shepherd. So it's often referred to as Good Shepherd Sunday. For my homily this morning, what I'd like to do is sort of pray this homily with you. So I'm going to ask you to, in your mind's eye, to imagine what Jesus the shepherd looks like to you. So you can get a picture of him in your mind as a shepherd. And then I want you to do something even harder. I want you to picture yourself as a sheep. And you know, in the stained glass windows in churches and in sacred paintings, the sheep is always very well groomed and fluffy and pure white. But if you've ever been near sheep, they're not like that. They're a lot more like us. They're kind of dusty and spotted, and they show the wear and tear of being a sheep in the field. So think of yourself as a sheep, Jesus as your shepherd. Lord, you are my shepherd, there is nothing I shall want. Fresh and green are the pastures where you give me repose. Near restful waters you lead me to revive my drooping spirit. My shepherd is the Lord, nothing indeed shall I want. My shepherd is the Lord, nothing indeed shall I want. Nothing shall I want, Lord? It's hard to imagine wanting for nothing. But I do love what you promise here, Lord. Meadows, fresh and green, sounds great. Restful waters to lift my spirits. I will drink deeply. I'll dive right in. Shepherd me to just such a place, Lord. Not a vacation spot, but a place in my heart, in my soul, where solace abounds, simply because you are there. You're there with me and for me, with peace that only you can give. So many needs and problems nag me, Lord. So many fears and concerns haunt me. Too many worries and distractions, keeping me from just that place inside me, the place where I know you wait, inviting me to come, to join you, to settle down and find my rest in you. I know you give me the grace, the help I need, Lord, to see what I so often miss. I run too fast. I waste my time. I don't pay attention. I'm selfish and foolish. I convince myself that I'll get by without you, that I can make it on my own. But Lord, I can't. I just can't. You guide me along the right paths. You are true to your name. If I should walk in a valley of darkness, no evil would I fear. You are there with your crook and your staff. With these you give me comfort. Without your shepherd's lead, I lose my way, Lord. Without your shepherd's crook, I go astray. Without your shepherd's voice to call my name, I wander in dark valleys. I thirst for joy in deserts of grief. I get caught and tangled in thickets of doubt and fear. I lose my way. But you're there by my side, Lord. You're always there, always my shepherd. Your crook pulls me back when I run off on my own. You never let me out of your sight. When I try to run from your presence, you follow after me. You call me back. You call me by my name. You bring me home where I belong. You bring me home where I long to be. Guide me, Lord, on my journey. Keep me on the right path. Be true to your name. Be my shepherd. Keep me by your side and show me the way you'd have me walk. Turn me around and let me see how close you are. With your crook and your staff, give me comfort and hope. Open my heart and my ears to your voice, to your word, and lead me to the meadows where I find the peace that only you, my shepherd, can give me. You have prepared a banquet for me in the sight of my foes. My head you have anointed with oil, my cup is overflowing. When I face my foe, Lord, when I face my fears, when I'm tired, weak, burned out, when I've run out of hope for things to go well, when I'm hungry for food that feeds my soul, when I thirst for a sip from the cup of your mercy, then you, my good shepherd, you set a table, you prepare a banquet for me. You nourish my soul with the bread of your wisdom. You lift my spirits with your cup of compassion. You feed me with grace. You fill me with goodness. You satisfy my deepest hunger and slake my thirst for waters sweet and cool. Surely goodness and kindness shall follow me all the days of my life. In the Lord's own house shall I dwell forever and ever. Help me see, Lord. Help me believe that I'll only want for nothing when nothing and no one stands between me and you. Between me and the goodness and kindness you have in store for me. Between me and the forgiveness you offer me. Between me and the peace you want me to have. Between me and the joy you want me to experience. Between me and your love for me. Between me and your Holy Spirit swooping down to lift up my drooping spirits all the days of my life. Jesus, my good shepherd, lead me and guide me home. Home to the place you've prepared for me, a place in your sheepfold, a place in your meadow, a place in your pasture, a place in your heart, a place in your Father's house, and a place at your altar here this morning in this church. A place at your altar, your table where you nourish me even now with a banquet in the bread and cup of communion. At the table and feast you've prepared for me, Good Shepherd of my soul. My shepherd is the Lord, nothing indeed shall I want. My shepherd is